Hello, welcome. Question number 6 of June WASSCE 2024. The general mathematics. Given that x plus 2 is one term, 4x plus 3 another term, and 7x plus 24 are consecutive terms of a geometric progression. We have to find the value of x and then find the common ratio. The moment a geometric progression is mentioned, we know we have the ratio of the first two terms will be the same as what the ratio of the second two terms. The consecutive terms will give us the common ratio. So fast forward, we know our common ratio is going to be the second term divided by the first term, which will also be the same as the third term divided by the second term. Every consecutive terms will give us the common ratio. So it means we can equate these two fractions to be equal to each other, since this is equal to this and this also equals to that. Meaning, if this is the first term, second term, third term, I can say that second term here divided by the first term going to be the 4x plus 3 divided by the x plus 2 should be the same as the third term going to be 7x plus 24 divided by the second term, which will still be 4x plus what? 3. So these are two ratios we want to equate. Then if that is the case, we can cross multiply, whereby the numerator here 4x plus 3 will multiply the denominator here 4x plus 3, and this will be equals to our x plus 2 multiplying 7x plus 24. So this becomes a bracket that we need to expand. The first term here will multiply all the term in the second bracket, so 4x times 4x. That will be 16x squared. 4x times 3. That will give us 12x. 3 times 4x will also be 12x. Then 3 times 3 will give us 9. Positive 9, right? And this will be equals to, expanding here will also be x times 7x. That will be 7x squared. X times 24 will be 24x. Then 2 times 7x will be 14x. Then finally 2 times 24 will give us 48. So we can compute the left here by computing the middle term here, which are like terms. 12x plus 12x, that will be 24x. So we have our 16x squared plus 24x plus 9 equals to, the right hand side will also be 7x squared. If you add 24 to 14, 30, you're going to have plus 38 plus 48, right? This will be 30, 38, okay. Now we can transpose all the terms to one side in order to have all of them having their like terms being matched together. Meaning the 16x squared will have minus 7x squared. You know, this is coming from the right to the left. Then I maintain my 24x. Then, okay, this is also x. Then 48. So we are going to have minus 38x plus 9 minus 48 equals to 0. We are bringing all the terms to one side. The body is not long enough to have that all terms. So what do we do? 16 minus 7. I guess that will be 9, right? So I'll be having 9x squared. In the case of this, 24 is less than 38. So if you subtract, you get a negative value. Meaning 38 minus 24, that will be 14. So 14x. 9 taken from 48 will also be 39. So minus 39 equals to 0. So now we don't have any common factor between the three terms. So we are going to use this 9 to multiply negative 39. Find the factors of that value. If you multiply 9 by this, that will be 270 plus 81, so 351. So negative 351, the factors of that. We can check that using the calculator. We have 13 and 27. One must be negative, so the biggest one will be negative. If you add those two factors, you may get your negative 14. So I'll only replace this by having 9x squared plus 27x minus 13x. No, I think this will be the negative, so that we can get a negative number there. Then plus minus 39 equals to 0. We know the middle term, if you compute the middle term, you should be having minus 14. That is why the bigger term or factor between the 13 and 24 had the negative. So let's group them together. This is going to be 9x minus 27x plus 13x minus 39. So we look for common factor between, don't forget this is square, between 9x and 27x. That will be 9x outside, dividing 9x squared, leaving only x, minus x is already out, so 9 here 3 times. 13 and 39 has 13 as a common factor. 13 dividing this will leave us only x, dividing 39 will give us only 3, equals to 0. So we can see the brackets are now our new common factor. So we pick the common factor, x minus 3, then dividing it by this will leave us 9x, dividing by this plus 13 equals to 0. So what do we do? The first will be 0 or the second, since they are multiplying, giving us a product of what? 0. So x minus 3 will be equals to 0, or 9x plus 13 should be equals to 0. We are solving each of them as an equation. Adding 3 to both sides here give us x equals to positive 3. Here we are going to subtract 13 from both sides and then divide by 9. So our x will be equals to minus 13 divided by what? 9. So it means the first part of the equation, find the value of x. X is either 3 or minus 13 on 9. That's the first part of it. Then the second part is to find the common ratio. We know this is the common ratio, or this. So we only substitute it into the places that we have x in order to find what this expression will be, or what this will be. That will give us the common ratio. So for number B, we know common ratio, we can pick this one as U2 on U1. And what is it? It is here. 4x plus 3 divided by x plus what? 2. So this is the common ratio. So we can say that when x is assuming the value of 3 for the first case, we are going to have our common ratio to be equals to 4 times x, which will now be 3, plus 3 divided by x, which will be 3, plus 2. This will give you 12, plus 3 will be 15, 3 plus 2 will be 5, and that will give us 3. Meaning, when the x is 3, the common ratio will also be 3. Then, we can also find the common ratio in case the x has moved to that. So, we can say that when x is assuming negative 13 on 9, our common ratio will become 4 times x minus 13 on 9 plus 3 divided by x minus 13 on 9 plus 2. We can fast forward multiply this as 30 or 40 plus 12. That will be negative 52 on 9 plus 27 on 9. Check it well. I want to make this fraction these whole numbers will also be a fraction. Since it's having 1 as a denominator, I multiply both by 9 in order to have the same denominator. Divided by, here will be minus 13 over 9 plus 18 over 9. You know, this is also a fraction over 1. Multiply both by 9. So they become a like fractions. We can only add the numerators. So minus 52 plus 27, meaning 27 is here. We are taking it away from 52. So if I have 52, 27, that will be 12, that will be 4. So 5, that will be 25, right? Good. So since this is the bigger one, I'll be having negative 25. So common ratio will be negative 25 on 9 divided by here 18 minus 13, that will be 5. So 5 divided by the same 9. What are we seeing? A fraction that can be 10 over. So we have negative 25 divided by 9 times 9 divided by 5. What will happen here? 9 will cancel 9, 5 will go here, negative 5. So we can say that the common ratio, therefore, the common ratio will be either 3 or negative 5, or 3 and negative 5. Those are the common ratio in case of the x taking 3 and that of what? Minus 13 on 9. I guess we are on the same page. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, share, and comment. Bye-bye.